everyone, it's Laura. And today it's raining outside, so I can't be outside in the gardens, but it is getting a lot warmer out. It's in the 50s consistently now. I'm like hoping that it stays this way for the rest of March. I'm really over winter this year. But it motivated me today to do some spring sprucing up in my house and finally take down the rest of the winter decor because I have a lot of like winter type greenery and things, and also a snowman still on my door. So he's got to get taken down. And to pull out my spring decor, I also want to make 2 spring flower containers for my tables in my house. So I think we should have fun today, and I hope you grab a cup of coffee or tea and join me. So I just want to spruce this space up some and just make it really pretty for spring. So fun fact about our home, like I said, it was built in 1803. And so back then they didn't have a regular kitchen like we do now, right? Like they didn't have a range or a sink. So they actually added on, and you guys can see down the stairs here, they added on a kitchen. We figure in the 1920s or 30s onto this house. I actually don't know why they added stairs down to it, but you know, like most old homes, they do have their quirks, and I think you have to have a soul for an old home, right? But I've always loved them, and my husband has always loved them. So this house has been just wonderful for our family. So here is the quirky dining room space, and this is the table that I want to create this spring container for today. But I thought you guys might find it neat to see the fireplace where they used to do all of their cooking. This could fit probably, I don't know, 10 to 15 people standing in there. So it's very large, and this is the bread oven where they used to bake their bread. I did start on the mantle, but I will tell you, in these old houses, at least in mine, the mantles are very narrow. So you can't fit a bunch of things up there. And sometimes I have to balance the greenery up there so it'll work. But I think I'm gonna get some topiary bunnies or something for the edges and balance those up there. But yeah, they're very narrow in old houses like this one. Aw, there's Cleo. She's hiding under the table. So she is our sort of recluse dog. She's super sweet, but she's kind of nervous. But then we have this one. This is our Boston Terrier puppy, and I think she should be called Bossy Terror. Right, Ruby? Bossy Terror. So I've been waiting all morning to stick my hands in the dirt. So let's go out to the greenhouse and make those 2 spring containers. And then we'll come back inside and make everything pretty for spring. I'm out in the greenhouse now, guys, and it's so windy out. The walls have been rattling. So I hope you guys can hear me okay throughout this video. So here's the plants that I selected for the containers that I'm gonna make for the tables. Some of these I got from the Philadelphia Flower Show, which is incredible. I made a video on it, guys, if you wanna watch the tour of that, it's on my channel. But first I got these happy little pansies. Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. And I loved the bright yellow. It reminded me of spring. And I got some greenery, of course. And then look at this red ranunculus. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. And some brightly colored primrose. Look at these happy little crocuses. So sweet. I got some little forget-me-nots, some violas. Look at those. Look at their little faces. They look like little fairies. Some pink forget-me-nots and ferns. And then look at this beauty. Did you guys know that the yellow orchid represents optimism? And I couldn't think of a better representation of spring than that. So I just thought that was so beautiful. I picked up this basket at the thrift shop for like $2. And I thought it was the cutest thing. Like, look at the little handles. And these plants are supposed to go in the container arrangements, but it looks so cute in here. If I don't need them, I'm definitely gonna leave these in this basket and put them on the wooden heater in my kitchen. And this is the container I chose for the kitchen table because it's smaller, and that table is round and it's small. And then here is the container that I have for the dining room table, and this thing is a beast. I've had it a really long time. I had a fairy garden in it for a while, and it is really heavy, but I think it will look really beautiful with the orchid in the center and then greenery and the flowers all around it. And look, guys, there's Dan. He's out doing farm work today. Even though it's been raining, he's brave like that. Look at these roots, guys. I'm just gonna try to very carefully pop the orchid out. Ooh, I may have to, oh, the bottom came off, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, it's really wedged in there. There, oh my gosh, look at all those roots. Wow. This is going to make an amazing centerpiece, I think. I just want to thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today on my channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope that you'll consider subscribing. So I love making new gardening friends, and if you love old homes, that's awesome too. So the first thing I'm thinking about putting in here is the forget-me-nots. Doesn't that look pretty? And then some creeping Jenny, which I have to laugh because my husband was with me when I got the creeping Jenny. He's like, really? Do you need more creeping Jenny? Because I had purchased like just a really pretty summer pot full of plants, a container, and there was some creeping Jenny in it, and I set it in just on top of the soil, like inside its container still, and the creeping Jenny creeped out of it and spread all through that bed. Oops. It's a great ground cover if you are looking for that, but it will spread. So, you know, this will be fine though, because it's going to be in a container inside. But I thought that was really funny that it just took over. So my husband was like, just wait a couple months. You can have plenty of creeping Jenny right in your own garden. You don't even need to buy it. Oh my goodness, look at those happy little pansies. So I'm just setting these in here, guys, trying to get an idea kind of what I want. And I didn't want to have to use that fern that was inside this, but I feel like it would look so pretty there. Maybe I can get away without it. I do have this plant too, but this one might be too big. I don't know, we'll have to see. What else should we fill in with? I do have these little ferns, but I feel like they might be better in the other container. Oh, I didn't want to have to use this guy, but look at how gorgeous this is gonna look, I think. Let's test it and see. Oh my gosh, guys, that does look so pretty there. Oh, decisions. What would you guys do? Let me know in the comments. Would you leave it in this basket or would you add it to the container? I think I'm gonna have to leave it in the basket, I think. Maybe I can make this guy work. Just like, maybe, I don't know. This looks beautiful too. I just loved that fern. So I feel like I should have bought two. That's always how people who are obsessed with plants are, right? Like, why buy one when you could buy two? So guys, I did decide to put the fern in here. I think it's gonna look lovely. So this is what I've decided on. The creeping Jenny, the pansies, oh my goodness, I couldn't think of it. The forget-me-nots, some ivy, and then that beautiful fern, and this lovely yellow orchid that symbolizes optimism in the center. So let's plant it up. So how are you guys doing today? Are you having a good day? I hope so. And if you're having a stressful day, I hope some plant therapy makes you smile, gives you some peace, and just makes your day a little better. I find if I put my hands in the dirt, it does change my perspective on the day. It is raining so hard right now outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the greenhouse roof, but it is very peaceful in here right now. And I'm really excited to see what this looks like on my dining room table. Wow, look at those roots. They definitely need a new home. So for my kitchen table, guys, I just love these crocuses in this pot. I think they look so pretty. And I'm gonna think of spring every time I see them and I'm in my kitchen cooking or baking. The violas will look so lovely in here. Oh my goodness, they're so cute and pretty. And I also think I should add some greenery. Let's see. I have this fern. I have two of those ferns actually. So let's see how the greenery looks in there too. I always just play around with the plants before I plant them. I want to get an idea of how they're going to look in there. Like, I don't like that. So now I know before I actually plant them. Oh my goodness, guys, this is so pretty. I will say that crocuses are very fragile, so I have to be kind of careful with those because their heads pop off pretty easily. But look at this yellow ranunculus. It's so beautiful. So I just chose the yellows and purples because I think they look really great together. And I still have these plants, so I could make at least one more arrangement out of these. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I will find a place. Maybe I could put it on top of the wooden heaters in the kitchen. And I still have this plant, so I could tuck that in the basket. Yeah, that plant works too. I really liked the fern in there. But this looks really pretty too, and I think that would look nice in my kitchen as well. So guys, which is your favorite arrangement? The container with the orchid in it, or this sweet little arrangement in my kitchen that has the crocuses, ranunculus, and violas? Let me know in the comments section below. Everything is starting to look like spring in my house, which is exciting because it means gardening season is almost here. And that makes me very happy. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching the spring spruce up here at Lily Brook. Please consider subscribing so that we can be gardening friends. And if you're looking for some new live plants for your house, be sure to check out lilybrookfarm.com, where we'll ship you healthy plants right to your doorstep. And you're supporting a small business when you shop with us, and we're just so grateful for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.